Bellic, I have your man. He's been flown in. We're going to drop him in the airport cargo area for you.
No more jobs? Is that it? Am I out?
You're out. You've done good things for us, and we are grateful. That said, I've given you a lot of protection. From here in, you're alone. Goodbye.
So this is it. I was planning to do the first upcoming mission last episode, since it's the sort of thing where even the player feels like he needs to take a break from such an intense cutscene, but I ran out of time.
Roman, they brought Darko Brevic into the country for me. This is almost over. I'm going to finish it.
I kind of feel the same way about this playthrough, given how long this series has gone on for.
Alright, wait there for me.
Because hi ladies and gentlemen, Spenny here, and welcome to the finale, the last episode of the Grand Theft Auto 4 gameplay commentary series, part 20, and let's just get straight into it.
What in the world was that?
Now that is what I call divine intervention. I don't think anyone actually got hurt there. Where are you going, Roman?
Well, this is the big moment that you've been waiting for so long. Hope you will not be disappointed.
Disappointment is not a consideration. I have not been the same man since the day that Darko betrayed us, since I saw those things.
You lost a lot of friends that day, Nico.
What is my trade? I deal in debt. Because that is all that is open to me.
I will tell you what you are good at, Nico. You are a good cousin and a good friend. You still have integrity. No matter what you say, there is humanity in you. You still have the power to be good.
After this is done, then we can talk about forgiveness and redemption. Now is not the time for such conversation.
I honestly had nothing to say for pretty much this whole mission.
This is where it all ends. You remember me?
I don't know you.
Yes, you do. I'm the one who survived.
Nico.
Zato što smo bili prijatelji. Svi smo odrasli zajedno. Mitar, Dragan, Goran, Mio. Mogu da nastavim. Sviju, a?
We were friends, but I had other friends. Friends that Goran and his guys killed. My fucking neighbors. Because of what? Because of shit.
So that makes it okay to stab your friends in the back?
Everything you believe is shown to be shit. You make strange choices.
Fuck you! Strange choices? How much?
1,000.
You kill my friends for $1,000.
How much do you charge to kill someone?
You ruined me, you fuck!
$5,000 is the answer to Darko's question, how much do you charge to kill someone? That's the quote that stands out to me the most out of this cutscene, given all the people Nico has killed in Liberty City alone. Like, the game is self-aware that people rampage in this game, but not in a fourth wall comedic type of way. He kills just as much. Like, you can't say that Darko doesn't have a point. In fact, another thing I want to mention is when Pegorino's wife Angie says,
"Pick a swell guy to kill. Hopefully someone with a young family who'll really miss him."
there's more weight to that quote after watching this cutscene. The people Nico killed can affect someone else the same way Nico felt when his friends were killed. I might be overthinking it, but point is, cutscenes like these are where the serious tone really cloud over, even if it's disjointed in the crazy universe of Grand Theft Auto.
You were always a killer. I just helped you see that.
Will you take me over to Bruce's house?
I'm turning this shit off. I can't take listening to those annoying ads and DJs right now.
Yeah, if you have the radio station on at the time, he turns it off automatically. You can turn it back on, but I obviously can't do that for this playthrough specifically.
It took every fiber of my being, pulling in the same direction, not to kill Darko, to not get revenge for all those lives he took away.
What made you spare him, Nico?
I don't know.
The first time I didn't even hesitate killing Darko, but the second or third attempt I was curious to know what Nico would think if he spared Darko, and it seems like the better option. Obviously I think this is Nico at his angriest.
But then when I looked at him, I realized that nothing would change if I killed him. Revenge would not somehow shut the book on what I have seen. Only those who die get closure.
Again, it seems like sparing him was the better choice.
Keep living. And you try to have a happy life. You try to move on.
I tried to. Yes.
Here we are. Do you want to come in and hang with Brucey?
No. I need to be alone. Thank you for being with me, cousin.
Do not mention. Call me, Nico. The wedding is soon.
Florian, I thought I should let you know. I found Darko. The guilt has destroyed him. I don't know. Somehow, it was better to walk away.
You know what? I'm really proud of you, Nico Bellic. After what we've had to live with these last 12 or 13 years, I know how much it hurt you. And you walked away. I know this must be hard for you, but you won, Nico. You really did.
Would have been hard for him
We've
too.
got to celebrate. You're free now. Maybe a spa day?
Sure, whatever. I'll speak to you soon, Bernie.
I like the way he calls him Florian first to let him know about Darko, and then Bernie at the end, almost like a symbolic way that Nico is prepared to move on. That's how I see it anyway. I'm honestly surprised Bernie isn't a friend hangout after you beat the game. I can already imagine the conversations between the two, wondering how Bernie survived the betrayal, dealing with it, going to America, coming out, things like that. A missed opportunity right there. But then again, what special ability can he provide? Access to Bryce Dawkins' garage full of supercars? Maybe?
Nico, the shit has gone down. I need to see you. Come to the club in Tudor.
All right, Mr. Pegorino. I'll see you there.
I already have a waypoint tagged there before Pegorino called. That's how much I know this game.
Get close to your dream, then something holds you back. No. Well, commission or no commission, I ain't gonna starve. I need a favor.
Here we go.
Fuck you. I looked out for you. And I'll pay good, real good. But I need you to do something. I got some Russians who have a buyer.
Russians?
Yeah. Dimitri Raskalov.
No way.
I know. But this is real. I need you.
Real? What the fuck is real? Real because it's you?
Real because it's my last chance.
Then good luck.
No. I need you to get that H. I need the money.
Get someone else.
I looked out for you. You know, people wanted to whack you. I said no.
Besides, looking at how many people Bellic can kill single-handedly, I don't think he needs looking after.
I already told you. I got history.
No, you listen, you dumb immigrant fuck. I ain't asking you. I'm telling you, do this. Get over your principles. These guys don't hold grudges.
Now that's where we agree to disagree, given how many times Dimitri and Bulgarian have come after Nico and Roman in this game.
Look, Phil will look after you.
Like I said last episode, Phil looks more like the kind of character to help you in scenarios like this compared to Ray. Maybe that's partly why you kill him instead of Phil.
All right.
I knew I could count on you. Hey, how about that drink?
It took me a long time to figure out Pegorino was the one who owned the strip club. Anyway, it's the same product we escaped from the cops with in part 18 with that big shootout with Phil. So now we gotta sell it. Or should we?
This is serious, Roman. I have been asked to work for Dimitri Raskalov again. There could be a lot of money in it.
I heard you two had resolved your differences. He's on some boat in East Hook, right?
What, you knew about this? He's on a boat in East Hook?
Yeah, I heard you had forgiven him and were working together.
How did Roman know that so quickly?
Now that I know where Dimitri is, I might just go there and take him out instead. Have you forgotten that he burned down your apartment and business? That he arranged your kidnapping?
Now I have a better apartment, and I'll have an even better one if you work with him again. Promise me you won't do anything hasty, cousin.
You shouldn't work with him, Nico. You don't need money. What is it going to change about your life?
Well, as I've said countless times, gameplay-wise, nothing.
For me and for Roman.
I'm not going to respect you if you compromise what you believe in for money, Nico. Goodbye.
So you have a choice. Your cousin, who is all about the American dream, actually messages you a couple of times begging you to do the deal. Darko didn't help, right? But you see the difference between Dimitri and Darko. At least Darko left him alone, like he didn't even know Nico was alive. The guilt destroyed him, and the experiences and feelings Nico had back then aren't felt similarly by the person playing this game. Whereas Dimitri, the player experiences the betrayal by him, and the number of times when he does everything he can to silence Bellic are really frustrating, like a proper villain. Aligning himself with the reason Nico fled to America to begin with, burning down Roman's apartment and cab depot, organizing the kidnapping of Roman, blackmailing one of Bernie's friends, and, if I choose to do the deal, he'll immediately betray you again.
Fucking Dimitri!
And when Roman does tie the knot, he gets killed by one of Dimitri's henchmen. With so many hate-inducing villains Rockstar have created, there's no doubt Raskolov is up there. And the only reason why I choose the deal is for curiosity's sake, with the other save profile prepared. Basically, it's more personal. And even on the first attempt, I didn't hesitate at all on selecting revenge. And that's exactly what I'm choosing for this playthrough. So we arrive at the Platypus, the same boat Nico was on right at the beginning of the game when he was with Hassan. So all those different areas of the ship, you'll see them again.
Запакуйте весь heroin! Мы сегодня ночью посылаем!
When I saw his face again, I was like, oh, I wanted to get him back for all the crap I had to deal with gameplay-wise. It surprises me that Pegorino would agree to this deal given the Russian Mafia also work for the Ancelottis. Yes, it shows how desperate both families are. I've already got plenty of health, armor, ammo, and of course, an improved aim. Yeah, one thing I also did was turn the auto aim back on because being able to take out enemies in a snap, it's so much more exciting. Yeah.
Having a good day!
Oh, he got me good there.
Be afraid, friend!
No cover, no looking where I'm going, all guns blazing. Feels so much easier, it's almost insulting now. Oh Jesus, I better not get too carried away. What the auto-aim has done has made it look like Dimitri made a catastrophic mistake betraying Nico a while back. Maybe this will teach him a lesson. I think there's an armor here nearby as well, on one of them. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. So now, yeah, I admit this feels a lot easier, but it feels a lot more exciting, and that's really what video games should be about.
Perfect! Fuck! Learn to shoot straight, asshole! We have the intruder on the ship, beware!
You think that would make Dimitri realize just how deadly Nico is? Single-handedly take out an entire ship full of enemies? Well, I guess that's the reward for playing this game for over a decade. In fact, I usually forget that I'm supposed to open up the hatch. I just know where to go from instinct. See, this is what I mean by too easy. Look at my health and armor, and there's another one already there. All I had to do was press one of the trigger buttons and it instantly finds the enemy. Keep in mind that I normally have it that way because on consoles that's the default control option. I didn't even know there was a manual aim option until people from the comments section told me to do it around part 7 or 8. Yeah, enemies are there accordingly, I'll give them that. Let's start using more SMG, I want to save. Oh shit! I knocked... What happened there was I just knocked him down and then went down the stairs, which made it a little bit easier. Where's it coming from? Oh, got him.
I've got a lock.
Alright, here we go. This is it.
Hey, Dimitri! I don't think I'll be doing this deal with you.
What are you doing?
We have other business to finish.
Get down, Nico!
It's been a long time. I thought your time in America might have calmed you down.
America does not change everyone.
Cutscene ruined.
You arrived in this country, a spineless rat who would sell out his friends. That is what you will be when you die here. Заткни этого балтийского хуя!
Probably gonna lose a bit of health doing that too. See what I mean? Now I just lost a quarter of my... If my health was low, I would have been stuck.
Your ship has sailed, Rascalo!
You can get Dimitri straight away, but I just want to hear Nico taunt him first before he kills him.
I have been looking forward to killing you for so long, Rascalo! You again, you snake! You're about to learn a lesson. Actions have consequences. You screwed me over. Now you're paying for it. Shame that'll be the second last thing that goes into your head. Goodbye.
You're the one who's going to learn a lesson. People aren't going to be happy if you kill me. Блять, ёбаный!
I've never been popular. I don't mean to start now.
It was a long time ago that I pissed you off. Forget about it.
I would forget about it, but you wouldn't.
It's got nothing without just... It was never my idea to set you up.
Oh, was it Bulgarian?
Nico, it's not too late. We can...
He's getting dealt with Louise.
Don't do it!
I just want him to keep making excuses for a second, especially when I already know there are no shenanigans after that.
A lot of people over by killing me. I didn't mean nothing. Please.
I should have put you out of your misery a long time ago. Goodbye, Dimitri.
I might get demonetized for doing that, but in this instance, I don't care. I remember when Dimitri kept saying so many times that they need to play by the rules.
Too many bodies, too much attention will be dealt with if we don't start playing by the rules. You have to play by the rules. We can pick the game, Nico Bellic. But we cannot change the rules.
Yet, ironically, it's exactly what he never did. And I wish Bellic would say something along the lines of that before killing him. Like, you should have played by the rules. That would have been poetic justice right there. But like I've said so many times, if Dimitri pisses you off enough, then job done. That's how a good villain is supposed to make you feel. And even more satisfying when you finally turn the tide.
I killed Dimitri. It's over. He was on the platypus, the boat I arrived in Liberty City on. So it seems it ends where it began.
I guess you did what you felt you had to do. No deal, no money, no hot tubs and models. But Dimitri will not bother you again. I will see you at the wedding, yes? Remember to wear a suit.
I'll be there, Roman. Don't worry.
Thing is though, why didn't Nico just take the product back and the money like the movie Scarface? I mean, wouldn't that make Pegorino even happier? Not the politest way to get on the commission, but given how much of a rat Dimitri is, it's the least he deserves. I mean, it makes sense for it to be currently on that ship, and after the events of the game, in the Ballad of Gay Tony, regardless of the decision you take, I think Bulgarian takes the product off the late Dimitri for himself, which Louise also foils.
Hey, Phil, I understand why you made the decision you did. For what it's worth, I didn't trust that Dimitri either.
See, even Phil agrees it was the right call. In fact, it's something he also points out if you choose to do the deal.
Yeah, I met him when Jimmy P set up the deal. There's something about him I don't trust.
Though how did he know I took out Dimitri just a couple of minutes ago? How do so many characters know what Bellic is up to so quickly? Are they all working for the IAA too? That said, I'm glad Phil survived the story. Who agrees that he should have been the one in charge of the family? Actually, speaking of the one in charge, Pegorino is a question mark. Because he would be livid for not doing this big deal because Nico ruined his chances. But in the meantime, we'll get in a suit since Roman's wedding is the next mission. The suit is mandatory and we simply wait until the next day. So after all these missions on this episode, finding Darko, speaking to Pegorino, taking out Dimitri, driving past multiple islands, I didn't lose the Banshee. What are the odds of that, considering how many cars I've lost from these parking spots beyond my control? Oh my god, Nico took a lot of bullets. I'm kind of worried that if I put the suit on, it would just be bloodied. Nah, it won't.
Nico, today is going to be the happiest day of my life. I'm getting married to the beautiful Mallory. How is the best man?
He's fine.
You better be better than fine, cousin. Get to the church for 10 a.m. and remember to wear some nice clothes. I want you looking good for the wedding!
Now what's very irritating about this next part is the mission starts the next day, but it has to be at 8:30 AM exactly. So you have to either wait around for 5 minutes or risk going too far, like advance time from manually saving or doing a mission in the middle of it. Therefore wait another 24 hours in game before you start. To avoid that, I decided to buy another suit, as you can see, and just drove around Liberty City in another supercar looking for stunt bonuses, before finally driving to the McCreary house since Cade is invited. I wonder if they know it's Nico and they're like, oh no, it's him again.
Forgive me, my friend.
Give me all you
I
got!
say, what do you think you're doing?
I'm trying my best to not damage the car because it's too cool looking. A red convertible Banshee with a black stripe. Might be the coolest vehicle of the whole game.
Are you coming to Roman's wedding?
Can you pick me up and take me there? I'll be at my mom's.
See you soon.
So, how do sociopaths behave at weddings? Will you fire a gun into the air as your cousin walks down the aisle?
No, there won't be any gunfire at this wedding. I might steal the collection box if the mood takes me, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll mug any nuns that are hanging around the church as well.
You know, it's not that weird to think that there might be some shooting at this wedding. Not only do you seem to attract ultra-violence wherever you go, but this was the church where we had my brother's funeral. You remember how that turned out.
Speaking of Francis, I'm surprised there's no word of police looking after his killer considering he's a sergeant. I guess the IAA and Gravelli cleared Nico of that one too.
Recently, I've tied up a lot of loose ends in this city. My past does not haunt me in the way that it used to. I've tried to separate myself from it. And I'm ready to try to be good.
Are you? Are you prepared to say goodbye to the fast cars, the drugs, the violence, the cheap women?
Yeah.
The fast cars. Look at what I'm driving. It does appear at this moment that if there was a happy ending once you beat it, you can't continue and 100% it. But being Grand Theft Auto, you just know that it isn't going to be all fun and roses. Something's about to happen, but what?
Time to preen like a...
Hey, it's the gang. Roman, Jacob, Brucey, Bernie, and now Kate.
Trying to upstage the groom on his wedding day? Let's get me married.
For a second I thought he said, let's get remarried. I was like, what?
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
A very cheesy thing to watch by Grand Theft Auto standards, and not just because of the general bleak presentation of GTA 4 specifically, but otherwise adorable, even if it only lasts for about a few seconds. I knew something was gonna happen, but you never know what.
Somebody call an ambulance! Call a fucking ambulance!
She's dead!
What? Oh shit! Shit! Nico, you can't blame yourself.
Of course I can! She's dead!
Easy, are you better, man? Easy. Calm down, man. Calm down.
And the cutscene is different based on the choice between deal and revenge. For example, if you choose to do the deal, Kate is disappointed in you and doesn't want to go to the wedding, so Dimitri, who wasn't killed on that ship and the deal is done, sends a hitman to kill Nico at the wedding, but accidentally kills Roman instead, which I reckon is the more heartbreaking cutscene. Because playing this game, you've been through this journey with him since the first cutscene, and story-wise, they would have known each other all their lives.
Damn! I was meant to protect her.
But in this timeline, Nico is ready to get payback on Pegorino. Surely he must have known that he would do something.
What is Roman doing there? This is not the place for him.
You're backing up, Rasta. And I both be saying, one love.
Now it's on the other side of the map and Roman's cab can't help us.
Alright, my brother, that blood clot been at the place. And I've been following for a time, see?
They're still wearing their wedding outfits.
We're gonna follow him there, see?
Thank you, both of you. But I do not think this is the place for you, Roman. This is too dangerous.
You are my cousin, Nico, and Kate died at my wedding. I'm helping you.
Rot it, see him there? You have to stick to him, my brother.
Better lose this piece of shit on the way back to the peg. I don't want to be...
Oh no, after what Pegorino did to Kate, you won't be losing Nico. And all it is driving along this freeway.
There's nowhere left for these guys to go. The whole city wants them dead now.
Well, I guess I'll be doing the whole city a favor when I kill Pegorino then. The fool thought he could be a big player.
I wonder why he drives all the way around Alderney to get to the north of the island. Because the whole map has to be used for storyline purposes, that's why. One thing I noticed on this freeway is the sheer volume of spots where you can easily fall through the bridge. Placed to make you drive more carefully. probably the most blatant example of a scripted car chase. I'm going full throttle while the enemy is weaving all over the road, but also stuck to it like glue.
Are you trying to kill me now?
I'm chasing someone, Roman. Besides, what are you gonna do to help?
Where the fuck is this guy going?
Easy, my brother. Taking us to Pegarino. We need to chill. I'm not fucking chill. We're speeding down the highway at who knows how fast. Cars are coming toward us. People are shooting at us. How can you be chill? You've been smoking too much, Jacob. Whatever chilled is, this is not it.
You said you wanted to help, Roman. You said you wanted to give Pegarino payback, just as much as I did.
I did. I do want to, but, you know, I don't want to die. I have a wife to think about now.
I've got nobody now.
Not true, blood.
This mission is particularly good when listening to the Journey radio station at midnight.
Roman, the last thing I want is to lose you as well as King. I can't imagine how I'd feel if I lost you today.
Well, I can.
I would not let this piece of shit go. He is taking us back to Jimmy Pegarino.
The enemy exits the freeway here, need to be on the other side of the road before then. I stayed on the correct side to avoid the barrage of cars the enemy runs into to make it harder for you.
He cannot go much further. We must reach Pegarino soon.
At least we're seeing some of Alderney. I don't normally come this side of the West River. See you, Roman.
I know I've mentioned it a few times already, but I still love how there's another bit of dialogue when you fail. Like a different one when they're talking about something similar. 3 different phases of dialogue and another 3 after that. Surprised they didn't bring it back for GTA 5, or at least I didn't notice it.
Sure, cousin, sure. Eyes to the front, mind on the job at hand and all that shit.
You can't deny that at the moment what you're seeing is good driving considering the overly realistic controls. No big impacts.
We're making some progress, Nick. We will keep on this guy, and hopefully he won't fucking kill us or crash before he leads us to Pegarino. I'm about ready to see that particular moron.
Yeah, me too.
I wonder why Packy isn't here. He would love to avenge his sister as much as Bellic, and he's clearly capable with a weapon. In fact, why not everyone? Roman, Jacob, Brucey, Packy, and Dwayne all in this one epic showdown. Though I can't imagine Roman with a gun in his hand.
Alright, this is where you be going. What's the plan, Nico?
Jacob, you and Roman stay back. I'm going in to get Pegarino.
Clearly you can't hear what they're saying because of all that gunfire. I've actually gotten requests to turn on subtitles, but I keep forgetting to do it. Like, it slipped my mind during my break. I only realized at this point, so I apologize for that. I never use subtitles in video games unless it's a foreign language. This auto-aim really makes me feel like Tony Montana in the finale of Scarface. Or Any Time in the World Is Yours.
I'll fucking whack this asshole!
Run away from me.
If you do the deal with Dimitri and Pegarino, you have to fight a mixture of both their henchmen outside. Whether there's actually more enemies, I'm not sure. Actually, I decided to go back to the menu aim just for curiosity's sake. And yeah, it's a different game again. Using more ammo, not being able to zoom in as much, and relying on enemies firing their weapons to find them.
I'll rip your fucking heart out!
No, that wasn't a very good toss. They usually don't react too well to grenade tosses. I must have got one. There's another enemy up there, I know that. There's an enemy, yeah, I got him. Certainly using a lot more ammo again, but what I really want is a body armor.
You motherfucker! Don't think for a second that this was anyone's fault but your own! You could have worked with me and everything would have been gravy!
I wanted out, and you killed someone I cared about. It's over for you now, Jimmy.
Your problem is you like killing too much!
What are you talking about? It's the opposite. He wanted out. He wanted to stop killing.
Get that immigrant shit!
I'm either dying here or killing getting paid. I ain't backing down.
Well, I got him.
That fuck before he kills us all!
Yeah, I knew he'd still be alive.
No one can keep me from him.
Okay, this henchman is simply an idiot.
What you had in mind?
Alright, now I'm in serious trouble. In fact, I switched back to auto aim because I didn't want to risk doing the whole mission all over again. Okay, I promise this is the last time I'll say a word about it from here on out. Although I think by the time you reach the point where you find where Pegorino is hiding, you can restart the mission with your phone at the bottom of the pier. You don't have to drive along the freeway again.
Where's Pegorino?
Oh, look at the... I have never seen that before.
Damn you!
I still got something left.
Oh, hello, long-lost friend. The downside is that I can't keep this one. Still, it beats trying to chase Dimitri, because with that part, when it gets to the point where you have to hop in and start a boat to chase his helicopter, for at least 5 seconds, you're a standing target for the RPG to hit you. As you saw, you can get lucky, but the worst is when you reach the helicopter Jacob has prepared for you, then... literally every time I do the final mission when I'm chasing Dimitri, there'll be at least one failure from that RPG. It's another reason I chose revenge over deal for this playthrough. Like, this was recorded back when I reviewed this game a couple of years ago. Anyway, another part of the map you might not think gets utilized, but it does.
Why didn't you just hit me instead?
Meanwhile, Roman and Jacob have a helicopter ready.
Not without me, you're not.
They certainly have a lot of guts stealing it from the LCPD station, because I know that's where you get that model from, the one with guns attached. Now you have to be careful because Pegorino's boat also fires RPGs, but unlike Dimitri's helicopter, you're always moving, so it's basically impossible to get hit.
Okay, let's get this guy. I smell his blood. Now it is only a matter of chasing him down.
Apart from that one, but it's scripted to do that, so everything's fine. Now that is an epic cutscene. Trying to land a broken helicopter with Algonquin in the background.
Wait here while I finish this.
Now the second you fire the bullet, it's a 2-star wanted level. But I don't think Bella gives a shit at the moment, he just wants Pegorino. Hey, that's Pegorino. I might get him here.
Take some fucking cover! It's real! You want to die?
I'd clip that bitch again if I had the chance!
What was that? There he is. I've got him here. Oh, well there you go. Normally you have to go near the statue, but there, that was easy. That's it. That's the end of the game. Gameplay-wise, that's it. It's done.
I told you to leave me alone.
I give the orders here. Me!
What the fuck did she ever do to you?
I wanted you immigrant dipshit.
Big talk.
I know, he used those immigrant insults, what, 37 times this episode now?
The commission. The old families. I know some of those guys. And they thought you were a fat fucking joke.
Whatever.
A joke!
Yep, just a wannabe mafia family in comparison. Living like the movies. How awkward would that be if Pegorino actually drew first and clipped Nico? Maybe have a quick time event where you have to shoot first. Surprise the player.
Cousin!
Yeah.
You did it.
Really? I don't know. What did I do?
But we're done. Now we can start making money. Freely.
I suppose so.
We won, man. We won!
Yeah, this is where both endings culminate at the Statue of Happiness. To be honest, when I think of this place, I think of the mission in the Ballad of Gay Tony when you throw the Celebinator out of the helicopter. One of the funniest missions of the GTA series. But otherwise, there we go. I've beaten Grand Theft Auto for probably the 100th time now. Even then, I feel like there were a lot of things I could have talked about that I missed in hindsight. Like how it was briefly censored in Australia, that it was my introduction to video game updates, some of the additional partnerships between characters that affect the story, and by the end of the game, the only contacts are people you can do activities with. But I think I've said more than enough to give my general opinion of this game. And now that it's finally over, I've decided I will not be doing this style of video again for a long time. And if I do, it's sure as hell not going to be 20 episodes for one game. Maybe 3 at most. I only did it because I wanted to try something different thanks to the little extra time at home during the lockdown period, and I picked Grand Theft Auto 4 because I know so much that even with 20 videos I always had something to talk about, and my review of it is the most popular video on ColourShed by a huge margin. But all this series did is mentally burn me out to the point where I finally decided in the middle of it, that's it. I'm taking a couple of weeks off all production after 5+ years of daily content making. I apologize if I appear to look back more negatively at this series. I did enjoy replaying GTA 4 and the videos themselves, looking at the like-dislike ratio for them all. You ladies and gentlemen clearly like them. And if I decide to do this style video game with another game, I know exactly what to do next time. It's just easy to get sick of a game after writing and editing 20 videos about the same one for half a year, no matter how good it is. That's the advantage of the usual individual reviews. One at a time, and I can play a different game I review after that, so it feels less tedious. But we have reached the end, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you did so from the very beginning, whether you kept up from the day I released the first part, or watching the whole series in one go, you're all absolute troopers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, Patreon, Twitter, Facebook. Again, thank you all so much. I'm now going back to reviews again, and speak to you soon.
So this is what the dream feels like. This is the victory we longed for.